dumb kids. I agree with Phil on that. Testing. Testing. Trying to get my mic here. Testing. Turn that sucker up. I think we're good. There we go. We're hot. We're on. Yeah, my mom's not here tonight, so I'm gonna say whatever the F I want. I gotta watch my language though, but there is a lot I want to say about some of these dudes. So she'll be back around 9. So I got about an hour. Yeah, my mom's not here tonight, so I'm gonna say whatever the F I want. I gotta watch my language though, but there is a lot I want to say about some of these dudes. So she'll be back around 9. So I got about an hour. Okay, I think that sounds good. If anybody is in the chat, just let me know, and we'll be starting a live show here soon. And somebody is getting their butt kicked tonight, trust me. Couple people are gonna get their butts kicked. Alright. I think we're good. The feedback from my phone is freaking... How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I think we're good, but like I said, my mom's not here tonight, so I wanted to do this it's 7 now, and my mom isn't back until about 9. She's pissed. Like, my mom is freaking pissed. Especially about this freaking Dashfire dude, which I'm gonna talk a lot about him. But yeah, so we're gonna get started here in a couple minutes. I'm gonna get the game started, and I got a big surprise for you guys tonight because somebody is finally gonna get their revenge on a couple of these freaking... Like, it's like I said, dude. It's just like Phil said. They're dumb kids. They're dumb effing kids. And, tonight, we're gonna get into some of them and why they're such freaking degenerates. Anyway, let's see here. We got everything is set up. Like, I don't really know a lot about streaming, dude, but I'm trying my best here. We're gonna be starting in a minute. How are y'all doing tonight? If you want to contribute, the best way to do that would be to subscribe tonight. And we're saying screw the detractors tonight. I'm going to hit on as many of them as I can. I'll be responding exclusively to your questions. So let's just get started here. I'm fired up. Let's get the game on and start with what we're doing tonight. Somebody asked, is Dashfire here? Well, I hope he is, dude, because I have a lot to freaking say. I had a lot to freaking say about him. And he's not gonna like it. Like I said, dude, my mom isn't going to be back until about 9 tonight. So, I do got to watch my language because of the YouTube guidelines, but other than that, I really don't have to limit what I'm going to freaking say. So, hope he's here. Hope he's, well, I'm sure he's going to clip the freaking stream and, you know, use it for his own garbage channel, which I'm going to get into. But he's got a big surprise coming tonight. So we're going to get the game fired up. And we are doing a Legends MMA challenge tonight, but I have a big surprise. Because I downloaded... Oh, damn it. We're already having some technical issues here. My freaking controller isn't effing working, dude. Seriously? Hold on. This is bullcrap. Hold on. Oh, we're good. Okay. Now, I downloaded something really cool that I found. Looking through the community guide posts. And look who we got. Our guy. My childhood hero. DSP, Dark Side Phil, is gonna kick some butt tonight. He's gonna kick Duty Streams' butt. And there's somebody else that I'm gonna throw together here that I'd love to see Phil kick his freaking butt. So we're gonna make him really quick before we get into the action. If you're in the chat, you know, feel free. If you want to contribute, the best way to do that right now is subscribing. And, you know, talking about the channel and, you know, everything that we do here. But, like, seriously, if you're one of these effing detractor dudes, you either get the hell out or you're going to get burned tonight. You're going to get burned tonight. Like I said, I mean, Phil already got the major W with his stream. Like, I got so much to say. I got to keep my mind on track. But seriously, first off and foremost, screw the casino. Screw that fat, grifting, instigating coward PPP. And I think it was right what Phil did. You know, coming forward and showing the receipts. I mean, it must have been challenging to do, but I think he did the right thing. So, first guy I really have a problem with here is... And I don't even know if this is his name, but this effing Lord Diaz, you know, he likes to think he's got some kind of wrestling career or something like that, but let me tell you, the only career he has is stealing from fans. He steals from fans, and the reason he does it is because he's got no identity. He's got no identity. So he's the first on my list tonight. And I'm not the best at this, but I'm just going to try to whip him up really quick because I want Phil to knock him right the F out. So I'm just going to I'm going to just, what's he, you know, he's got a black undershirt and, you know, because he's got nothing, no character. Like, his whole wrestling character, dude, is literally, like, detractor, I'm a detractor. Like, what a effing loser, dude. Like, the only reason he's got to go on my merchandise store and frickin' steal my ideas is because he has no frickin' ideas. He has no frickin' career. And then he wants to attack fans and steal from the fans. Well, oh, he's here. You effing coward. What a surprise. Lord Diaz. Oh, I'm graced with your presence, Mr. Diaz. Well, you're gonna get knocked effing out tonight. You're gonna get knocked out. Cause I got a DSP skin. And you're gonna take the 1, 2, 3 tonight from Phil while I talk about how your career is in the poop can. So yeah, enjoy. Because that's what you deserve. And, you know, anytime you want to send back some of those contributions that you made off my freaking hard work, you know, that'd be very much appreciated. So let's get him started here. I literally don't know what I'm doing, but I'm so freaking angry right now. It could just be a freaking black blob of nothingness. And I'll just name him freaking Lord Diaz. And you're gonna get your freaking butt kicked tonight. Like, I seriously, like, he's gonna be my first target tonight because he's done the most damage. All of you can check out my merch store. You know, you can find it availably on my page openly. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not asking for money. I'm just saying, you know, if you're down with the content, and not just the content, but my philosophies, they're all in my merchandise store. Like I say, no life, no wife, no family, no friends, not getting butt, because I don't know if I can actually say the A word. It's all, like, it comes from my heart and soul. Fans since 1995. And then this, I'm going to get into it. I'm just going to try to get this done first before I go off on Lord Diaz. I'm going to check out the chat here. Oh yeah, what a surprise. So we got this DSP on the ASD. Can I ask you a personal question? Have you been diagnosed with autism? No, I freaking haven't, dude. No, I freaking haven't. It's all of you that have the freaking autism, dude. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you look at the behavior of all these freaking detractors, dude, like, they're the ones with the freaking autism, bro. Oh, we got WWE Social Gaming in the house tonight. How are you doing? Great to see you. Somebody's about to get their butt kicked, and I want the world to see this, because it's been a long time coming, and literally, dude, I got a lot to say about Lord Diaz, so once I get this finished, he's freaking gonna be done for, dude. Because this is coming from a fan. You know, my mom's not freaking here tonight, dude, so I can freaking say whatever the F I want. You know, according to the YouTube guidelines. But, yeah, so here we go. Here's freaking Lord Diaz. I mean, as you can say, no character, no redeeming qualities. Like, yeah, you can post your freaking picture of giving your freaking swanton all you freaking want, dude. Doesn't surprise me. Now we have some positive comments in the chat tonight. How am I enjoying Fire Pro? I'm enjoying it very much. It's pretty cool. But here we go. I'm gonna freaking... This is what he deserves. Is a public frick... And Duty Streams is gonna get his freaking butt kicked tonight too by Phil. There he is, coward. Pretty much sums it off. So anyway, so this freaking Lord Diaz guy, because he's the one with the problem, not me. You know, he wants to go on my account, and, you know, he's getting a big kick out of it. Everything I said, everything I you know, like, that's passion. You know, that's coming from such a real place. And to just have some guy, you know, probably smoking that weed crap or something. Whoa, man, like, this guy's funny, man, and, you know, I got autism because I'm obsessed with DSP, and this guy's got autism. Like, it's all bull crap, dude. Like, the reason he has no freaking career is because he has no freaking original ideas, dude. He's literally has to bottom feed off the fans to get his ideas. Then he, you know, pushes out his 8 out of 10 piece of ass, you know, to flaunt my merchandise, and then you all just goon for it. So I want every freaking cent that he's ever made off those t-shirts back immediately. Like, I'm freaking serious, dude. Like I said, like, I've been through a lot in my life, and I don't freaking need this crap. I don't care if you're a wrestler. I don't care if you're a freaking garbage man. You don't freaking steal from the fans. So here's what you get. here's what you freaking get because I can't, you know, I have limited mobility. I have about, you know, I don't even know, 30% mobility. But I would love to freaking just spit in your effing face. Cause you didn't just steal from me, you stole from the fans. You stole from the fans. Yeah, there he is. Look, he's a freaking drug addict. He says it right there. I'm looking at the chat right there. He's probably going to try to delete and hide his comments. He bought a lot of weed with the money. Yeah, well, that's because you're so freaking brain damaged from smoking that crap. You can't even come up with your own freaking ideas, dude. Like, that is the most disrespectful freaking thing. Like, we pay your freaking salary when we go to the live shows, when you get your pay at the end of the freaking night. And you get your hot dog and you get your freaking, whatever, Holiday Inn. That's from us, dude. So, man, he makes me freaking sick. So, we got DSP. He's gonna sort it out. He's gonna kick your effing butt like he really should effing do. Here you go, you freaking coward, huh? What are you gonna do, huh? When freaking Phil is literally right on you. Freaking ready to freaking beat your freaking butt. Cause you wanna spend all your time freaking with this crap? You know, I don't know how they do it, dude. Like, you wanna talk that you're a wrestler and all this crap, dude? You have no career. Like, you're freaking done, dude. And this is just... I hope this goes live everywhere on the internet, dude. Lord Diaz defeated by freaking Darkside Phil. Because, like, seriously, dude, I want Phil to seriously, like, knock you freaking dudes right on your freaking butts. And there's more I gotta say. I haven't even gotten to Keno Casino, or, you know, I especially want to talk about this Lord Diaz or not Lord Diaz, hey, I'm not a professional here, so I'm trying, but this freaking what is his freaking stupid name? He's always got all these alt accounts because he's a stupid loser who has no freaking life. Dashfire. I think that was his freaking name. Dude literally wants to freaking... I'll get to him in a minute. But as for you, Lord Diaz, like, seriously, dude, I'm not gonna say anything freaking violent, because you dudes try to close my freaking X account. You try to, you know, get the cops at my freaking door. You try to freaking get my mom freaking involved. And then she's asking me, who are these guys? Who are these guys? And she's freaking pissed and yelling at me. So, like, yeah, I'm freaking pissed. I'm just looking at the freaking chat right now. I'm just gonna call out these stupid motherfuckers. Somebody calling it a bootleg wrestling game. My freaking butt. Anyway, let's get back to this, because this is what's important, is showing that Phil has fight. I mean, you don't make a freaking, what is it, 15-year career with all you freaking dumb freaking kids? And... like, oh man, the idea of him just, like, beating the effing crap out of all you... like this! Like that! You like that, freaking Diaz? You like getting freaking punched in the freaking gut? With your no freaking career... like, I hate him, dude. Like, I seriously freaking hate this freaking Lord Diaz guy. For what he's done. Like, my hands are freaking, like, sweating, man. Because I want to kick his butt so freaking hard. Hold on here. I'm going to take a look at the chat here. I appreciate everybody coming by. I'm really emotional tonight. PWR, why are you using a voice changer? Oh, shut your freaking mouth, dude. This is my freaking voice, dude. And, like, I'm pissed. Like, I'm not here, oh, let's have a good time, you know, positive vibes today. I'm like, I'm like turning red. I'm like sweating. Like, this is what I would like to freaking do to Diaz. Is freaking seriously. Like, I'm gonna seriously smash my fucking controller, dude. Like, I want a public apology. And I want that freaking money and that freaking merch store closed the F down. Immediately. I'm not even done. I'm just on one guy right now. I mean, I'm kind of distracted because, like, I'm trying to play the game, but there are people I want to touch on tonight, and it's bull crap because you got this crap with this freaking casino, whatever the hell they call it, drug addicts, freaking losers, and they're gonna go on, and they're gonna have, it's a Gundam, another freaking loser, another freaking big loser, and I had words with him, but yeah, like, I want to be the one person who actually comes forward and says, like, screw these guys. They're all freaking losers. Like, you guys are the freaking losers. Like, Phil, 16 years, has just come on. You know, do you think I really sit there 24/7? And I mean, you can put them on while you're cleaning your room. You know, I might put them on while I'm about to go to sleep because it kind of gives me that fatherly comfort, you know, to fall asleep listening to Phil or, you know, whatever it may be. But you guys are the effing losers who sit there and make videos and, that's what I'd like to see, Phil. Beat his freaking butt. Yeah, exactly. He works 6 days a week full time. And it's like, that's the thing too, is all you losers are like, oh, I wish I could just stay home and play video games all day. And, you know, but that's the thing, dude. And that's the thing too, is like, he works. He works. You don't think he finishes, you know, he always talks about getting out of here. He probably finishes his day and says, you know, that was a good day of work I put in. You know, goes downstairs. The dude freaking gave us time before he gave his freaking wife attention, dude. That seriously deserves... I don't agree with women anyway, so that's a whole different thing, but... I can't read that name. Gnack Kill? Gnack... whatever. Can you get your mom on the stream? That's the thing. My mom isn't here tonight, but when she seen that freaking video of Dash Fire, because she follows my video, she you know, she subscribed to my channel and stuff like that. She was like screaming, you know, calling me downstairs and like asking, did you really say all this stuff online? Did you really say this? And I was seriously like, that's all bullcrap. That's all bullcrap. Like, any of that stuff can be faked. So, you know, like, I had to lie. I mean, come on. I don't think she'll see this stream because she's out tonight till about 9. She doesn't, like, stalk my channel, but she is subscribed to my channel. But seriously, dude, my mom isn't going to come on, but she was ready to take my phone and freaking like message this I'm getting the names. You're all the same, cut from the same cloth. She wanted to talk to this Dash Fire, and I was like screaming. I was like, no, mom, like, don't effing do that. She's like, I want to talk to this guy. I want to find out what this is really going on. And like, dude, it took a couple days before that crap died down, dude. But here you go. Showing Lord Diaz for the real coward he is. If he went face to face with Phil, this is exactly what would be going on. He'd be getting his freaking face pounded in. Because people don't realize, dude, like, Phil, he's a tough guy, dude. Like, you don't live with that much hate and rage in your life and not know how to kick some ass. And I guarantee he would kick some ass. And I'd love to see it. So let's finish this loser off. And we're going to get the Dash Fire here. The real freaking... Like, I have so much stuff I want to say about him. But like I said, my mom's going to be back at 9. I'm fired up. I'm screaming. I'm yelling. I'm hoping the neighbors aren't going to freaking tell my mom that I was screaming and yelling while she is gone. Oh, damn it. I'm freaking getting fired up, man. Okay, I just want to call something out right here. Who is this connection restored? Phil cried last time he was confronted. Dude, bull crap. Bull crap. Show me the freaking proof. Like I said, dude, it's all bull crap. It's all freaking bull crap, and I'm sick of it. And that's the thing, too, is I really want to be the one person to just come forward and say, like, F all you guys for... Oh, I almost freaking had him, dude. Justice for DSP. And justice for the Pro Wrestling Reality merch store. Which I want everybody to know. This Lord Diaz, he stole from the fans. He stole from wrestling fans. Come on, Phil! Come on, Phil! No! No! Oh, come on, Phil. He's been fighting for 16 years. He can fight for another couple minutes. Oh! And Phil with the 2.9. Phil with the 16-year-old career. And Lord Diaz with the 5-minute career. With no fans, no following, no ideas for merchandise, so he rips off the fans. Oh, my God. On Phil now, fighting back, fighting with everything he's had. 16 years of hate, all coming out on the detractors tonight. Philomania is running wild. Like I said, dude, it's Friday night. My mom's back at 9. What do you think I'm gonna do? Like, bring a piece of ass right home, freaking under the nose of my mother, dude? Yeah, 20-year career, he says. And what do you got to show for it, dude? You literally have to steal designs from fans to get over. And your whole freaking gimmick is like, oh, I'm a detractor. Like, that's the dumbest freaking crap I've ever heard, dude. Like, Jesus. And you know what? I don't want to give him respect. I don't want to. Like, the fact that he's probably been through wrestling training, has worked with a lot of original names that, oh yeah, he made sure to frickin' name drop. I'm not even going to give respect for that, because how can I respect somebody of the industry I love that steals from its fans? And like I said, I reached out to his promotion, and I said, you know, I want you to know that you have somebody on your roster who's stealing from the fans, and is open about it, and is turning it into some kind of joke. Dude, I'm a lifelong supporter of wrestling. I've been a fan of Darkside Phil since about 2010, 2011, whatever it may be. And it really struck a chord with me in that side-scroller interview when he said, you know, not one of your champions came forward. Well, here it is, mother effer. Here's his champion coming forward. So let's check out what the chat is saying here. PWR, DSP never had a training at all. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Dude, okay, here's another freaking coward here. Dick, I guess I should say blank stroking Phil Vlogs. You're an effing coward. You're an effing misery freaking... Oh my God, what happened? What just happened there? They ring the bell. DSP has literally given his life to end the detractors. That was awesome. That was awesome. So let's get into who I really also want to talk about, because I think we gave, 5-minute gimmick Diaz. Enough of a shout out. And I hate that I have to be this way with somebody who, I mean, I'm sure he's clearly a fan. I'm sure he's probably given as much to this industry as I have. But you absolutely cross the effing line. You bring your 8 out of 10 piece of butt wearing my freaking t-shirt? Like, that's like an act of war, dude. And then you got all these losers thinking they're gonna get a shot at it because they ordered from your merch store. That's all it effing is. So next, I'm getting fired up. I'm hot. Like, I'm sweating. I'm freaking... So anyway, who would the chat like me to see me talk about next? Dash Fire, Kino Casino. They're all on notice tonight, so... Yeah, I know. WWE Social Gaming. Can't believe they stole your shirts. I can't believe it either. And he can verify how long I have frickin' had that merch store. I'm just reading the chat here. Sorry, I'm not a very up to date. Like, I have a life. You know, I don't sit on the freaking computer all day. Freaking, you know, trying to bring people down and make videos on them. It's all bullcrap. I'm trying to read this. Somebody says, talk about Derek IP. I have no idea who that is. Let's talk about your buddy Derek IP. I have no idea who that is. We have this H-Room Dukem. PWR, I have a question. What's your question? Because I think Duty Streams is going to get his freaking butt kicked next, so... What's your freaking question, dude? I'm waiting. I don't know who this freaking Derek is, dude. Would you go and have a beer with our king? With DSP? Absolutely, dude. I actually was in contact with Phil. I was trying to put my name in the hat, you know, for this Smart Guys Wrestling commentary show that he's doing. He didn't get back to me, but I just threw it out there. I was like, brother, I ain't asking for a cent. It'd be an honor to go on the air with you and talk our industry, have a moment to say, you know, thank you, Phil, for everything you've done, 16 years. He's gotten me through a lot of hard times. And that's something none of you freaking know any about, because you probably had everything freaking handed to you your whole lives. Yeah, see, somebody says you should be on Smart Guys. Well, here's what you gotta do, people. You want the pro wrestling reality and Dark Side Phil, the mega powers to come together, brother. You're gonna go on DSP's freaking page. You're gonna shout it loud and clear. We want pro wrestling reality, because he's got this new dude on now. I have no idea who it is. You guys gotta understand how freaking pissed, and I have a lot to say about this PPPF, and I don't know what, I gotta really be careful. Like, I'm ready to drop freaking every swear word in the freaking book. But that freaking PPP, like, I want to seriously spit right in his effing face. Like a big, like, you effing, like, right in his effing face, dude. Because, like, I don't know the history of what he had going on, but, you know, I loved the original Smart Guys. I never missed an episode. John Rambo, Phil, doing their thing, talking wrestling. You know, they went to WrestleMania, they covered that. It was a great time in my life. And then for years, I was like, Phil, I want you to talk wrestling again. I want you to go back to wrestling again. I want you to talk wrestling again. And I think he stayed away from it for a long time because all you effing losers try to go on and say, "Oh, the WWE champions, a grown man can't spend money on his own entertainment." And it soured him from wrestling. It soured him from the wrestling. So when he originally announced that he was going to come back to talking wrestling, I was so excited, man. I was like, seriously, man, I'm so freaking excited. Can't wait. Then you got this freaking fat, no talent, garbage, cat dragged in, sexual health clinic attending loser who used it as an opportunity to attack our childhood legend. Yeah. That's all it was. He wanted to just use it as an opportunity to just take his shots at Phil for internet clout. "Oh, whoa, buddy. Oh, Phil. So, Phil, I heard that you play WWE Champions. I heard that you called this stupid effing blank a W word. I heard that you do..." Like, shut your fucking fat mouth, shove a piece of KFC chicken breast in your face, and get the hell out. Get the hell out. And here's the thing I'm mad about too. I talked to Phil right away, and I said, "Get this guy the F off this show. He's not only disrespectful to your legacy, but he's disrespecting our industry." And I would give him some credit. I will give PPP a little bit of credit that there were very, very brief glimpses of him knowing our industry, talking about our industry. He showed off the title belts. But then he's sitting there disrespecting women's wrestling, saying, "Oh, it wasn't enough for him to get off on." I was like, you sick bastard. You sick bastard. Like, I've been campaigning to get him off Smart Guys for a long time. And Phil's probably going to get somebody with a bigger name, a bigger clout to get on. And I guarantee it'll be the same freaking thing. I hope not. But I would love to be a part of that. It'd be a dream come true. I'm trying to answer some of the questions in the chat, but it's kind of going a little fast. But yeah, PPP, I'm going to get to him. I think he's a real piece of garbage. Dude, like, seriously, I know people don't like my voice, but that dude, man, like, I seriously wanted to freaking blow my freaking bag of chips out. Because he seriously drove me that effing nuts. I am reading the chat, dude. It's not my sister, dude. I live with my freaking mom, dude. Get it freaking right. Jeez. At least I talk about it openly. Like, you guys like to hide behind your freaking, YouTube videos. I'm gonna get the Dash Fire here soon too, because he's clipping it. He's rubbing his hands together. Oh, I'm gonna get 600 views on this. Sick bastard. Anyway, so here we go. Dark Side Phil, Duty streams in the building, and Phil gets the first couple punches. Now, we don't know what Duty looked like, but just from the very brief descriptions of what he says he looks like, this is what I came up with. So you guys let me know if this will be the definitive representation of what Duty streams looks like now. Because that's the thing about Duty is he came forward. He came forward and he asked me to be a guest on his podcast. And I can't lie. I was thinking about it. I absolutely was thinking about it. But you know, at the last minute, I was just like, you know what, this isn't gonna be taken seriously. And the only reason I like Duty is because he's kind of like the National Enquirer of Darkside Phil. You know, you can kind of get an idea what the landscape is like, you know, what's going on, what to not talk about to Phil, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, Duty Streams is essentially like the National Enquirer magazine you pick up at a coffee table at some crack den while you're waiting for your ride. Like that's all he is to me. But I will give him credit that he's at least somebody who looks at things objectively. But still, I'd love to see Phil just knock him right out like that. Like this. Freaking diamond cutter. He wants it. That's another guy, too. That freaking... What is his name? TJ Gamebucks. Oh, I'm TJ Gamebucks. I just follow Phil and I just, like... you know, act like I'm doing some kind of service because I freaking post all his monies. But, like, who gives a crap? Literally, I do not care. If Phil literally came on the stream, showed a freaking piece of paper, and he was like, here's how much I spent, and it was like $2 million, like, I wouldn't give two craps. It's his life. His freaking... Oh, TJ Gamebucks is a legend. What has he ever done? What has he ever done that makes him a legend? Because he freaking screenshots a freaking mobile app showing somebody else's spending habits? Wow, real legend there. Like, dude, get a freaking... I don't know how these do... It's because they want so... All you guys in the chat right now, I'm going to say it right now, you all want to be Phil. Like, you all sit there and you watch Phil and you dream about it. Fantasize about it. Oh, I wish this was my life. I wish this was me. You know, so you just, the only thing you could do, because you have no creativity, you have no audience, you have no ideas of your own, you literally, all you do is just freaking make freaking videos. I can't even read the chat. I'm trying to, but I can't. I want to try to actually respond to some of the audience. Oh, this Big Bird guy. Screw him, too. Real piece of crap. Dude, last night, this freaking Big Birds guy goes on my shorts, and he freaking tries to discredit the career of Hulk Hogan. Right on. You're on the wrong freaking page, dude. You want to come on here and say freaking... Hogan is overrated and has no career? Say it to my freaking face, dude. Say it to my freaking face. Seriously, dude, I gotta take a quick... I gotta get some water or something here, dude, because I am, like, sweating. I'm so mad. And I want you to all know everything that I'm saying is directed to every one of you. Every one of you that's tried to ruin Phil's career, that's tried to discredit his 16 years of work. You know, I think it's all bullcrap. Like, literally. And I talked to other fans. I was talking to this R rejection guy, and he reached out, you know, sent a very thoughtful message and said, you know, just hang in there. We know how hard it is to be fans of Phil, but all these guys are no big losers, and, you know, they have no lives, and that's kind of why they do what they do. And I said, you know, thank you for coming forward and saying that. Anyway, I gotta go get some water, because I got a lot more yelling to do. And my mom's gonna be back here at 9. I don't want her hearing this, so I will be back in just a brief moment. I just gotta run upstairs. So anyway, where were we here? Thank you, everybody. Dude, this guy's saying I'm hiding from my mom and to go cry from my mom. My mom's not even home, dude. So I can freaking say whatever the F I want. But anyway, yeah, so this whole Keno Casino thing tonight, it's bullcrap. You'll probably see me in the chat saying screw the casino. Phil got the W, so I don't even think that... What are they going to do? Nothing. They're losers. They're freaking losers. I'm just reading some of the chat before I get back into the game here. I'm taking my drink, sitting back. Do I support the LGBT community? Well, in my philosophy in this era, if it's butt, it's butt. You know, it's nobody's business. It's not my business. I've personally denounced my sexuality, and I think I made that pretty clear. And so I don't really agree with women. That's like I would support the LGBT too, but I don't agree. I don't support women. So we got this freaking loser. Connection restored. He asks, do you support Phil with money or just words? Here's the thing. I tried to think about how much money I've given to Phil in my life, and I think it would have been mostly on Twitch, back in his Twitch days. I probably gave him about $230, $300 over his career. I had a couple different accounts, though. But, yeah, I don't really support him as much anymore. I'd love to, but I'm having a PayPal issue right now, so... Oh, Dick, blank stroking Phil. I don't think women agree with you. I don't give a crap if they freaking agree with me or not, bro. They're all garbage. Especially in this era. Like I said, with women, it's like, this one's shaking her ass on Instagram. This one's got the OnlyFans. They're all looking for their fathers. They're all looking for their fathers. Yes, I do my own thing. I got my gaming laptop next to my bed. I got WE on Netflix. I got YouTube. Well, I didn't have my own credit card until, like, I don't know, 2016, 2017 or something. So I'm just not gonna answer this connection restored guy because he's just pulling up bullcrap. Anyway, so I'm gonna get back into this. I really want to see Phil beat the crap out of Duty Stream. Because I think it's hard because, like, I would almost say I kind of like him. But there's so many times I just listen to that crap coming out of his mouth and I'm like, dude, seriously, like, get a freaking life, man. Like, I had so many interviews that wanted me to come on and talk about, it's because all you want to make a couple cents. And, I was thinking about it because I thought it'd be a good way to call out all you sickos. But in the end, I didn't do it, and that's kind of that. So here we are, you know. This is what we wanted to see. We want to see Phil get his freaking revenge on all you freaking grifting, no life losers. Knock him out, Phil. Yeah! Oh, yeah, take that, dude, you bastard. And that's the thing, too. That sicko goes on the air, talks about how he put his kids through college on the crap that he put freaking Phil through. That's sick. Then he tries to go on, you know, talking about how he pulled a gun on some guy. That, you know, that's your character. That's your piece of crap right there. And that's really all I gotta say. I mean, I don't want to start nonsense with him. I'd love to see Phil freaking knock him the F out. I'll say that. Anyway, I'm gonna read some questions. I don't know if you guys want me to play or you want me just to answer questions here, but I'll try my best. I'm not really a streamer, so Somebody asked how I feel about RTU. That's another freaking one I'd love to have a few words about. Just a freaking degenerate, loser, freaking idiot. The dude is so freaking stoned off that weed crap. He literally can't even string together like 2 sentences. Like, that's the thing that pissed me off so much. Is the other night, dude, on the 666 podcast that Phil did, like, RTU is sitting there like, oh, I got the W because I said a couple words and, you know, didn't agree. Like, he sounded like the biggest effing idiot I've ever effing heard. I hate him. He's an idiot, man. I haven't even watched, like, anything he's done, barely. Do you know how to braid a rope? I have no idea what the F that means. Somebody's trying to say on here I'm freaking drinking. That's bullcrap. I don't do that crap. Actually, that's a lie, because I do drink beer, but I'm not, like, beating my wife, or, you know, I'm not married, but, you know, you get the idea. Anyway, so let's move on. Talk about this Dash Fire. So this Dash Fire, who I had no idea who this guy was. Just another freaking 12-year-old loser who has nothing to do but sit on a computer and screenshot Twitter conversations. So he had to directly tag me in his stupid YouTube video. That literally, dude, I watched his video, and like I said, my mom got freaking so pissed when she seen it. All it was, dude, was him reading bullcrap from my Twitter page. He didn't even, like, say anything. The crap, the posts are all freaking right there. He didn't, like, give any insight. He didn't even, like, trash me. He literally just sat there. No, this pro wrestling reality guy, he said this. And then he said this. And then he said this. Oh, I'm so funny, aren't I? And then he said this. Like, what an effing loser, dude. And I called him out. I was literally like, dude, you better take that effing video the F down. Oh, this Big Birds guy, seriously, just get the F out, dude. Seriously, I'm getting pissed, man. I'm getting pissed. But anyway, I'm sure all you freaking losers will have your big laugh on Kino Casino tonight. That's another freaking dude I freaking hate, is that freaking Steve Cambion. Like, I freaking hate that effing coward, dude. Like, seriously, I called him out. I was literally like, I'm not gonna say what I wish would happen to you, but that I was reading some Punisher comics, dude, and I would love to see you face the same justice that he gives to the enemy. And then he's just trying to laugh it off. Well, yeah, you do. Go run after your stupid effing autistic kids. You know, go enjoy your effing truck that you made off freaking Phil's blood, sweat, and tears. Okay, Big Bird, that's it. That's effing it. You want to talk about Owen like that? We need a moderator in here. We need a moderator in here. Gone. That's out. Out. You do not talk about Owen Hart like that, or you're out of here. Somebody asking if I like Duke Nukem. Of course I like Duke Nukem. I love Duke Nukem. Because every time I freaking play it, dude, I'm just imagining all you effing losers. Boom, 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 boom. Click, click. Oh, there's a detractor right there. There's freaking PPP. Blow his freaking blank out. That's why I like playing Duke. I swear to God, dude, if I hear one more thing like that about Owen, like, you're finished, dude. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit off topic, so I want to get back to this Dash Fire, dude. Because literally, like, you're the biggest effing loser I've ever seen. Out of all these dudes that are trying to get their shot in, they're trying to get the rub off the pro wrestling rag. Literally, just because I'm the one Phil fan that comes forward and says, like, screw all you effing losers. Here's a real fan now. Abuse me. Molest me. You effing cowards. And who's really ever done that before? But as far as him, dude, like, I had to literally fight with my mom, dude. My mom, who's like in her 60s, was like, I want to know who this is. Who is this? Who made this video? And I had to lie. Like, she's yelling at me, get out, and all this. And eventually it kind of died down, so everything's cool now. But he's threatening to put another freaking video out. And I said to him, I'm going to go on the air, and I'm going to have a couple words about you, you sick effing blank. I'm seeing the word Owen. And if you're going to freaking say anything... Okay, he's talking about Owen Hart jokes fall flat. Yeah, they're sickening, dude. That's like our national hero over here, dude. I mean, God, instead of Owen, why didn't you take Lord Diaz? Give us Owen. Take Diaz. Anyway, back to the match here. Phil is getting his revenge. It's been too many years, too long, since all you sickos wanted to make money off his name. You got Duty freaking bragging about how much money he makes. You know, I think it's bullcrap. I think he should give every freaking cent back that he's ever earned off Phil's name. And just like, here you go. You know, thank you, Phil. That's what you all should be doing. Okay, that's it. Whoever... I'm going to have to do the modding myself here because I get really emotional about Owen, dude. Like, he was like a childhood hero of mine. That was like my first experience with death. Like, losing Owen was literally like losing an uncle. Losing a close family member. So, I don't want to hear that crap. Okay, who's this Y Drake is wishing blank on a YouTube creator? I did not do that. Get out. Out. If I could just bring your freaking name up. You're out. You're done. If I can figure out how to block this dude, he's in a timeout for 24 hours. Get out. Screw that guy. Anyway. Back to this, because I want to see Phil really get the victory, too. I'd love to see... Another person I'd love to see Phil freaking beat the crap out of. Oh! I almost beat... Oh, it's like knockout match. Duty is cowering in fear from Philomania. Philomania is running wild and he's getting revenge on all you effing basement-dwelling losers who have nothing better to do. No personality of your own to make your own videos on his career. I mean, what kind of loser do you have to be to make like a 7-hour documentary on a freaking dude who's just trying to do like a positive stream? Hold on, I'm just reading some of this crap. Unban my Snort Hogan? Are you that effing Snort Hogan, dude? If you are, you better come forward right the F now, dude, because I got some stuff to say. Yeah, I got some stuff to say. You are an absolute coward. I want your account freaking closed right now. And I want you to take every effing cent you've ever effing made and give it back to Phil. Of course, that's never going to happen because you have no career, you have no life, you have nothing to say. And you want to come on here and make fun of me being autistic and stuff. Look in the effing mirror, Snort Hogan. Like, what have you ever done? I had a music career. You know, I can sing like Michael Jackson. You guys want to hear me sing like Michael Jackson or what? Drop some some comments if you want to hear me sing like Mike, baby. Because this is something that none of you guys can do. You better be sorry. Alright, I'm going to throw down some Mike. Gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. See, you can't throw it down like that. That's why you don't have the album that I've been working on. I've been working with Cool Keith. We have Corey Feldman on board. That's going to be doing something with us. Yes, it's just being mixed now. But I just don't want anybody really finding out about it yet. But anyway, so... yeah, like I said, I have talent. I have something to say. And the thing is, like, oh, I want to see Duty get freaking knocked out. Okay, that's it. Who's this Be Awesome? Are you going to call Mike a PDF file? You're on a timeout. You're going to get a timeout. The allegations never went through, mother effer. Mike ain't no PDF file. So, don't be coming around here with that crap. Okay, screw you, Shao Skimgami. Yeah, how much time do you got left on your freaking Manga Cafe computer, dude? You gonna be here all night? You gotta give them another $10 or what? Get out of here. Don't you have some freaking StarCraft to play or whatever? Yeah, my mom's back at 9, so I'm trying to hopefully, I'm kind of looking over my shoulder hoping the car doesn't pull up. Anyway, I got so much to say, I can hardly focus on the effing game because I'm just so fired up and I just want to, literally, I don't even know if I covered everybody I wanted to talk about, but seriously. I hate this guy. I'm going to put him on a timeout too. You're all getting a serious, I need a mod in here, man, because these effing cowards want to come in here. You're on a timeout. You're on a timeout. Bye, Big Bird. You gonna do your 1, 2, 3 ABCs with me? Stupid effing. I can't swear, dude. I can't swear. I gotta calm myself, dude. So anyways, you know, I've said most of what I wanted to say. I don't know if I got it all. I've tried to target as many people as I could. But if you guys could, you know, reach out to Phil. Just tell him, I want PWR on the Smart Guys podcast. That would be an absolute dream come true. Because I'm one of the only people who will just come forward and say, like, thank you, Phil. Screw the detractors. Screw all these effing losers. I've seen it all. I know it all. You want to make fun of a guy who finished himself on stream and try to spin it like, oh, he finished himself in front of children. Like, that's just twisting the narrative, dude. Like, who gives a crap? Yes, thank you. Thank you. So, I'm going to leave it to the chat. I only got maybe about a half hour or something left. Depends if my mom comes back. Is there any other people you guys want me to talk about? Oh, somebody's asking me if I'm going to watch Kino tonight. I'm not going to watch it. I'm literally just going to go on and say screw Kino Casino as many times as I can before I get removed. What the hell? Okay, this Big Bird guy, he wants to talk, but he has nothing to say that I'm interested in. Okay, screw you, Dwight Race. You're banned. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Anyway, we're going to finish this matchup. Duty Streams is going to get knocked the hell out. Phil's finally going to get the respect he deserves. Like, you guys are, this is my chance to say it to all you detractors. You're all effing cowards. You're all effing cowards. I'm pointing my finger. You're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward. It's bullying. I don't know if you guys remember Pro Jared when he came forward about his allegations. There's nothing proven. There's no charges. It's just bullying. And Duty Streams is knocked out. Yes! DSP! 16 years! DSP! 16 years! 16 more years! We hope for. Thank you, Phil. Suck it. That's like he said back in the day, hate this. And Duty is in a pile of his own blood as Phil. Hate this, Duty. Pretty cool, huh? No, he asked me on his freaking podcast, but it just didn't work out because I was like, what's the point? Nobody's gonna listen to me. He's just gonna spin it into some kind of stupid nonsense. I seen all the comments he was making about me on his Twitter. So why am I gonna go on there? So there we go. Phil beat the crap out of Lord Diaz. He beat the crap out of Duty. I'd love to get a PPP. But I don't think we have time for that tonight. My mom will be back here soon. Oh, you connection restored. I'm going to give you one more warning. How dare you say that Phil put his wife through hell? Phil literally wants nothing more than to spend time with his wife. But because of his community and because of the passion and the work ethic that he has, he spends time with us. So, saying that he puts his wife through hell is bullcrap and you are on a timeout. It's over for you, dude. You've had your freaking say, and I think it's bullcrap. Oh, I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack here. Yes, Phil is a solid family man. He is. Like I said, I'm not married myself. I haven't had a girlfriend or a piece of butt since 2013. I've denounced my sexuality. Getting married just isn't in the cards for me, and I respect that for Phil. Him. I'm sure she's probably a good thrill. Probably just kind of roll over on it and get the 1, 2, 3, and she probably doesn't say much, but nothing wrong with that. I don't think she's that bad looking. You sick bastard. You're banned. Who's this chocolate? I don't know if it's banned, but I am timing you out. Go sit in the corner like a little freaking... Oh, were your parents raided? Were your parents raided, Mommy and Daddy? Go sit in the corner, you effing freaking... I can't. I don't know how Phil has done this for 16 years. I'll say this. I'm already ready to go to bed. I'm just so freaking angry. After doing this, I'm literally like, I don't know how freaking Phil has not just literally grabbed a freaking, let's just say, tool and gone out into the streets and hunted you all down. Like, seriously, dude. The dude's got the patience of a saint. I'm gonna just put all my favorite legends. Yeah, like Phil says, it's I gotta get out of here soon. I love when he says that, dude, because when he says that, like, you know, I gotta get out of here, that's like he really sees it as a job. Okay, you're out of here talking about Phil breaking into my bedroom at night. You're gone. You're freaking gone. That's sick. Like, dude, I don't get it. Somebody explain to me, what is wrong with literally just enjoying a man who wants to provide an atmosphere and be part of a community? Like, it's literally because you guys have no freaking lives. You have no place of belonging. You have no morals. You have no creativity. Like, I dare each and every one of you to start streaming every day. 6 hours a day, every day, and see freaking how far you get. And I'm going to call out freaking the casino right now. I don't really give a damn what they say. Like, I don't even listen to PPP because he's just a freaking fat windbag who I can't even stand for like 5 minutes. He is a freaking, he's one of the biggest two-timing cowards I've ever seen. And I seriously would love if Phil would literally punch him right in the effing face, man. Like, I'm shaking, dude. Like, seriously, man, when I think of PPP. I don't really know much about the other guy. Apparently, he's some freaking drug addict and a child abuser, whatever. Like, there's all this crap out. You never know what's reality and what's not. But I hate PPP. Like, seriously. And that Steve guy, too. Like, I'd be like, you know, Steve, I'd love to smash your effing glasses right off your effing face. And, like, seriously, dude, like, I may not win every fight, but, like, if I got one effing punch off on those two, like, I'd die happy, dude. Like, this is for Phil, you effing fat effing coward. Bam! Right in his effing face. Oh, Jesus. Just a second, dude. Just a second. I thought you were... What? I thought you weren't home until 9. I thought you weren't home until 9. What? No, I wasn't. That's bullcrap. That's bullcrap. Jesus. Dude, I gotta go, man. My freaking neighbor called my freaking mom and told her that I was freaking yelling and screaming, so she had to come home. So I hope you dudes are happy. You got me so freaking pissed, so freaking fired up. I'm freaking in trouble now. I'm gonna end this before she gets in downstairs. Screw the casino. F Steve. F Lord Diaz. F Dashfire. F Snort Hogan. F them all. And if you know anything about classic music, just tell me what the first Metallica record was called. Yeah, I know! I'm not doing anything! Jesus Christ. Dude, 35 years old and... these guys are so fucking stupid, man.